One, two. Okay. Well, I think that the topic for today is going to be a very specific one uh, because we do see a lot of going back and forth between which is the best way or the best way to record your music. Uh, MIDI, the blue section here is MIDI. The green section down here is the wave file of whatever is MIDI up here, and they both have a a certain appeal by themselves. I like the spontaneity of recording straight to an audio track, but when you record multiple instruments, it's nearly impossible to separate those files uh, in a satisfactory way. Uh, if you're sure of your levels and you're sure of the melody you're gonna play and you're sure of your playing capabilities, uh, you will sometimes want to save some MIDI recording time and go straight to the wave. Nothing wrong with that, especially if you're making stems that you're gonna reuse later in your productions. But if you make change your mind a lot about melodies and you do a lot of editing and you know you plan to come back to it, uh, usually in the first stages it's better to just record to MIDI and then bounce to wave. Um, be honest with you, a combination of both is more than likely what I'm gonna be using 99% of the time. Uh, some wave files pre-recorded either by myself or from web downloads, or everybody has packs that you buy or people that you like how they play. They put a certain pack with a certain sound or sounds, and that's what you want. And as soon as you can, you obtain it, you buy it, or you download it and use it in your productions. I have quite a few people that I'm very fond of, and I like the way they treat their MIDI files or their wave files. Some people just have a knack for getting that sound just right, meaning uh, the right amount of reverb, delay, chorusing, and phaser or chorusing amounts. And not everyone has that knack. It's very easy to overdo it or underdo it. Either way, you're gonna end up with something that resembles these right here, and you're gonna you're gonna make your mind as to what it is you want to do. Uh, let's hear some of these. Now, what you're hearing now is just the recording of my my bouncing from the MIDI files. I am using an XR20, an Akai XR20, and channel 10, which is the drums. I did that in 2 passes. Then I switched over to the bass line. That one was done in 1 pass because it's a very simple line. And I got 25 measures out of that. The whole thing, which is not bad. It's a little toned down. I have a lot of room to add a lot of stuff. And this, as of yet, has no effects. I'm not that picky when it comes down to, uh, mixing, not mixing, but putting together the beats. I don't go out there nitpicking at it every single drum hit, and typically when I like a sound, I put that into production, and I don't do much more tweaking to it other than try to a little equalization, maybe a tiny little bit of compression. No coloring other than what it is that I liked about it, which was the initial sound. The gain staging, of course, happens as you build up your composition, adding more instruments, more sounds, more wave files. You have to keep a close eye on your master. It will tell you which channels are too high and which just get blended and make the composition be too loud or too bassy or whatever. Very few people know exactly what it is you're looking for, so the only person that is gonna know about that, I'm not saying that bad mixing is good, but you know what kind of sound you're looking for. It may not be my cup of tea or the other guys, but what you have to do is search for that sound that you are enjoying and build on that. And as long as you keep looking for all these other people, the way they sound, and you want to sound like them, not a way to build your sound. You're always going to be a faker, somebody who's always doing somebody else's things. And it will come a point when you want to set yourself apart, and your style is gonna come through, uh, and you have to work on that. You know. So when people listen to your stuff, they say, "Wow, that's Louis' style, or Mike's style, or Helen's style." Easy to recognize. And I will quote a couple people. You hear a guitar lick from Santana, and you hear a guitar lick from Jerry Garcia, or you hear a guitar lick from Led Zeppelin. Uh, each one has got their very own style. By the same token, you might hear the same performance in a keyboard done by Keith Emerson, let's say, and another one done by any other keyboardist. What it comes down to is this: everyone is gonna have their sound built, and you're gonna be able to tell. There will be things that you recognize, things that you like, and if you don't like something, you usually don't listen to that people. But if you do like techniques, ways of playing, and all that stuff, their style, you're gonna build on that, and you're gonna listen to that. And we have good references. So uh, that said, you have to. The last takeaway is you have to work on your own sound, build it, and maybe noise to others. I'm sure that every production that everyone makes is not gonna be a winner, but that's how we arrive. You have to, if you make that mistake, oh, it's too much, it sounds grungy, or it's too raunchy, or whatever, you're gonna arrive to those conclusions. That's today's takeaway. Work on your own sound, your own style, and how you develop. Try to stay within a system. If you like loops, you know, try to follow the same loop system. If you like making songs, try to stick to a song regime, and keep doing it until you're so happy with it that you say, well, there's nothing to fix on this one, which honestly may never happen. We never finish. We're always adding, subtracting, fixing, repairing something on everything we do. But that's everything for today. Work on your own. Build it up. See you next time.